Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch, and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night starting at 8/7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you have in the chat as you feel like it. We're streaming on both Facebook or YouTube, and I'll do my best to keep an eye on both of those comment sections and answer whatever questions you guys come up with as we go and after the stream as well. With all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. We begin with new information following a two-vehicle crash in Gladstone yesterday. Gladstone public safety officers tell us tonight that a 68-year-old man is dead. The crash temporarily closed both lanes of M35 last night. Officers say they responded to M35 near Clark Drive last night around 6 o'clock. The Gladstone man was pronounced dead at the scene. Gladstone Public Safety says it cannot release any additional information except the other driver is getting medical treatment and the investigation is ongoing. We will update you more as new information becomes available. And new tonight, the Michigan State Police Calumet Post arrested 3 people for felonious assault after an incident at Bear Paw Inn in 3 Lakes. This includes 18-year-old Austin Kahn, 24-year-old Jeremy Vetter, and 21-year-old Alexis Hernandez. This past Sunday, troopers responded to a call after the 3 people were accused of physically assaulting 2 other people. Reports say firearms were discharged during the fight, but no one was hit. All 3 people, 2 men and 1 woman, are lodged in Baraga County Jail. One of the men resisted arrest and is additionally charged with resisting and obstructing a police officer. All 3 defendants are back in court on December 3rd. Michigan municipalities are fighting an appeal against the Michigan Public Service Commission. 79 municipalities, with 4 of those being in the UP, say the commission overstepped when it approved the citing process for Public Act 233. The act was signed November 28th last year. It lets the MPSC bypass local governments to approve large energy projects. One of the attorneys representing the municipalities says there is concern around guidelines for developing energy facilities.
For the Public Service Commission's order, local communities would have no zoning authority even to decide where these utility-scale renewable energy developments should be located, what the application requirements should be, insurance and decommissioning requirements.
An MPSC spokesperson says they can't comment during litigation. Public Act 233 is expected to take effect November 29th. Congressman Jack Bergman is weighing in on the upcoming closure of a popular snowmobile trail in Alger County. On December 1st, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources will no longer be allowed to operate snowmobile trail number 422 on the section of roadway it shares with County Highway H58. That is, unless a new shared usage agreement is reached with the Alger County Road Commission. Congressman Jack Bergman sent a letter to the ACRC imploring them to seek a solution to the issue.
The unilateral decision by the county road service doesn't help anybody. In fact, it hurts the residents of Alger County and the greater UP, because if they're going to come and snowmobile at Pictured Rocks, chances are they're going to go to Marquette. Chances are they may drive over to the Sioux.
The DNR's UP Trails Coordinator, Ron Yesney, said in a statement to the DNR plans to approach the Road Commission Board in the hopes of a last-minute reversal of their decision. Farming in the Upper Peninsula. It's always been a part of the culture here, but agriculture has seen its fair share of ups and downs. Looking at the industry today, it looks more like early farming. Smaller farms run by farmers looking to provide for their families and their communities. This week, we've looked at the ways farmers are tackling challenges, strengthening their practices together, and working toward a stronger local food system in the Upper Peninsula. In the final part of this 3-part series, TV6's Elizabeth Peterson shows us the importance of supporting these food systems today and into the future.
Where people want to eat healthy food, it's hard to navigate our food system. So people are taking it upon themselves to grow some of their own food.
And what better place to do that than right here in the Upper Peninsula? Land more typically known for mining, tourism, or forestry. drastically improved their production. And it's keeping up on policy and zoning issues. Randy Buchler at Shady Grove Farm in Gwynn started the Michigan Small Farm Council in 2012 to help navigate policy issues for small farmers after his farm was nearly shut down. He says for a lot of farmers just starting out, these are challenges they're not always ready for.
If you're going to get into homesteading and farming, you must understand some of the policy side and know that you might get thrown a curveball, and you got to be ready to defend yourself.
He says he'll continue to advocate and protect the right to farm, working with municipalities, especially as more people are choosing the Upper Peninsula for their farming operations.
We're just working hard to try to get these local governments to understand the importance of local farms and local food. You should be working with them, not against them.
Thank you, Elizabeth. And some good news for both the farmer and the consumer. Farmers markets continue to grow. According to the USDA, sales at farmers markets across the country continue to increase, up 17% just last year. It's a trend that shows consumers want more control of what they're eating and that they'll change their shopping habits and budget for it. The Marquette Regional History Center is helping you update your closet during Downtown Day Out in our next story. This will be the second Downtown Day Out clothing swap put on by the center. If you have clothes you'd like to bring, you can drop them off after 10 in the morning on Thursday, that's tomorrow, but you don't have to bring some to participate. One clothing swap organizer says last year went well, so they decided to do it again.
All of the staff here left with new clothes, so that was really fun for us personally. So we just thought other people probably enjoyed it too, so let's do it again.
Everyone is welcome. Feel free to bring clothing for adults, kids, and anyone in between. If you bring clothes, you can pick them up by 4 in the evening on Friday or leave them and they will be donated. The swap is free and it runs from 10 in the morning to 5 in the evening on Thursday. And for our final story tonight, the Golden Apple Scholars Program is working to prepare the next generation of Michigan teachers. The program started in Illinois in the 1980s and expanded to Michigan earlier this year. High school seniors and college freshmen and sophomores can apply for stipends totaling up to $15,000. Golden Apple says it also offers things like social and emotional support and yearly professional development training to set them up for success.
We call it a long-term relationship because we are really supporting these aspiring educators from the moment they kind of start into the journey until that 5th year of teaching and hopefully many years past that, so that they feel well prepared in the classroom.
The priority deadline to apply for the program is December 1st. You can apply at uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. And that's all the stories I have for you this evening. Thank you for joining me here live from the TV6 Digital Desk. In the meantime, if you have any story ideas you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom. And again, you can contact us at any time. We would love to hear from you and what's happening in your community. Thank you all again for joining me live at the TV6 Digital Desk. Have a great rest of your evening.